What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So sit your ass right there. Today, I got a special guest, my boy Mikey. What's going on, sir?
What's cracking, boo?
All right, the question. Have you seen the horror movie Mikey?
The horror movie Mikey? Yes, I've seen that shit.
With the kid from Blank Chest? With the kid from Blank Check?
Yeah.
That movie is hilarious. But nah, hey, low-key, that movie's pretty cool, though. I like it. All right, so today we're talking about a versus battle in a way. So we're talking about Ghostface from Scream versus the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer. First of all, let's talk about which film is better. All right, so which film do you me personally, I think Scream was a better film than I Know What You Did Last Summer. What do you think?
Hands down, Scream is way better than fucking I Know What You Did Last Summer, bro. Like,
exactly. So, like, one of the things that automatically stood out to me about Scream was that the soundtrack was way better. Like, it was more memorable. Like, when I was watching the movie, I was more compelled to watch the scenes because it had, like, really intense music going with it. And then also they had that really cool Don't Fear the Reaper.
The acoustic shit?
Yeah. They had the Don't Fear the Reaper, like, all slowed down. Like, somebody covered it. That was pretty cool. And just the soundtrack, hands down, improved that movie tenfold. I don't remember anything about the soundtrack that I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't remember much about the movie. Period. That's why I had to rewatch it. I just remember that it was cool because they had the little fisherman in it, and I thought he was a pretty cool villain or antagonist. But that's about it. What did you think about the soundtracks of the film?
I didn't pay attention to none of that shit, bro. straight up, to me, music is just background music. Like,
background noise?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to it unless it's like fucking a song I really, really like. And then I'm like, all right, for sure. But I did, like, I know you mentioned the fucking Don't Fear the Reaper shit. And that happened when Homeboy snuck into her room, right?
Yeah. He snuck in a room. Yeah. Would you settle for a PG-13 relationship?
Yeah,
that scene, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what's something that you thought was better from Scream than I did? I Know What You Did Last Summer. What's something that you thought was better?
Well, for starters, fool, the killer. Like, hands down.
The killer or the kills? You think with
both,
the killer?
Bro.
Both? Okay. So what did you like more about the Ghostface?
I just, like Ghostface, there's a fucking buildup. You know what I mean? Like, fucking that Fisher, fucking the Fisher guy, that guy just appeared out of nowhere, and then you were dead, and then that's it. Like,
hit you with an envelope.
Basically. Like, I think the only cool scene I saw from I Know What You Did Last Summer, which included a kill, was when he killed Max.
Which one was Max? I don't even remember the name.
Max is the Leonard from Big Bang Theory.
I don't watch Big Bang Theory. How did he die? Like, was he the guy that died in the fisherman's shop, or was he the dude?
Yeah. Okay, he got the hook tooth thing, and then got down to the crab steaming spot.
Isn't that the guy from Roseanne?
I don't know. I don't watch Roseanne.
I think he was the.
I'm not 40, dog. I don't watch Roseanne, fool.
Yeah, was he the one with the curly hair?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess that's the boyfriend from Roseanne, I believe. But yeah, to me, Ghostface is a better killer. The way that he kills people, like, is more unique. The little phone call, give him the phone call, give him the whole movie quiz. That's pretty cool. He killed that one girl from Jawbreaker in the she tried to crawl out the doggy door, and he lifted the garage door and like basically killed her or squished her to death. I don't know what it did, but it was pretty cool.
It was some bullshit because garages have a safety feature on them. That would never happen. But
plot hole. Plot hole.
Yeah.
But they have a safety feature just in case you get stuck in your garage.
Yeah. But if it feels any type of give, it goes back down.
Oh, really?
That's how they work.
I don't know. I'm not fancy. I don't have a garage,
I don't either, fool. I just know about them.
You just know
I
about
seen
him?
him on TV, fool.
As seen on TV, got you.
Yeah.
Nah, but and also Ghostface is his appearance is cooler than the Fisherman. Like the
For
Fisherman just
sure.
got like a bucket hat and like a water trench coat and a hook, and then
Yeah.
like Ghostface has that cool iconic mask with the stretched mouth. Like I remember in the '90s, I remember everybody had a scream mask on Halloween.
Bro,
Everybody.
I was screaming for like 3 years in a row because I couldn't afford any other costumes. So
Exactly right.
it
If you
was
wanted something cheap, Scream was the way to go.
it
Like,
was Scream or a ninja costume, bro.
oh man, that was it. I
You
was
know
a
what I'm
ninja
saying?
times too, but I was like different ninjas. So I was like my little fake scorpion outfit, all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, dude. So Scream honestly has a better look, but overall, Scream was a better film too. Like the way that they still told the story, the way that he kept it guessing. You didn't know if it was that one guy that worked in the movie store or if it was it the boyfriend, and then they had the boyfriend kind of excommunicate at the beginning because they're like, oh, how could you make the phone call if you were in jail? So
Yeah.
you thinking like, oh, well, it ain't him, right? So it kind of like it builds up that storyline. Then also it gives you that twist at the end because you didn't even know that. I didn't know that there was when I first watched it. I had no idea that there was two killers.
Yeah, when I first watched it, if I remember correctly, I did not know
I
there
didn't
was
know. I
two
didn't know.
killers. Yeah.
Exactly right. Like I didn't know that it had two killers. So the storyline, the twist, the way that they play on like horror cliches and stuff, I thought that was real dope. What did you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the fact that they focus so much on like little like horror stuff from like, you know, Friday the 13th to Elm Street and all that stuff. And I like the fact that Jimmy Kennedy, homeboy from what's that white rapper guy? Um,
Oh, Malibu's Most Wanted.
there you go, that's the one. I like the fact that he was so like he knew his horror so well that it almost made you want to turn on him and said, "This motherfucker did it." That's
Exactly
Loki,
right. You're like he knows
like
way too much.
yeah, Loki. He's in love with this chick. Homeboy is hitting it. He's not. You know what I mean? Like he knows too much, and like he said, like once if he thought he lost her virginity, he's gonna kill her. You know what I mean?
Right?
'Cause- why else?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like they had a real good what is it? Like smoke and mirrors, like kind of like what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like make you wait. It makes you look that way, but they're doing something over here. I forgot what
Yeah,
it's
for
called.
sure.
It's a magic technique, but sleight of hand, sleight of hand. Like oh, look over here, and you're doing something here. So
Yeah.
it makes you that's the one thing I liked about the movie. I know what you did last summer didn't have that, man.
Nah.
Like and the little supposed twist, like it was like okay, like
Like
wasn't it like
literally the twist was the guy actually committed suicide, or technically he got murdered by someone else. They hit the person they murdered, and
yeah,
then they murdered him.
exactly right? So
Plot
this
twist,
guy
he
killed the other
survived.
guy, and then him running on the freeway to flee the scene, he gets hit by a car like instant karma, straight up instant karma.
And it doesn't. That twist doesn't even make sense because
Thank you.
Loki he got away with murder.
Yeah,
He got away with murder, and then he goes, you know what? I'm gonna kill those kids that hit me with a car. That makes no fucking. If it was me, I would have been like, whew, I barely made it alive. No one's gonna suspect me anymore. You know what I mean?
exactly right. Chalk it up as, and it was a whole year went by. Nobody came looking for him or anything. Like a whole year went by. He was just sitting at home, just like licking his wounds. Like,
Yeah, straight
I'm
up.
bored, man. Let me go fuck with them people that
And
hit me.
bro, and did you see when he got hit with the car? How messed up his face was?
Yeah, it was all bloody.
And then like when you see him in the future, he didn't even have a scar, bro. He had nothing.
This man was in perfect condition. He went and got plastic surgery, all that.
That motherfucker used lotion on his face, not even fucking cracked skin, fool. Like
Instantly, he was like, "Oh, wait." He was like, hey man, pass me that cocoa butter."
yeah, straight up, fool. Like I was
It
like, that's
was,
some straight bull.
that movie wasn't like the storylines. Of that movie was so stupid. To me, the kills weren't like all that. I like the premises. Like I like the idea. Like, oh, who's this person stalking us and he's messing with us and
Yeah.
he's trying to get us like to crack. That was cool, but at the same time, like getting there, like getting all the way to the end, and you're just like, really? That's the route y'all
Yeah.
going? Like, you might as well just whatever. What's his name? Billy, the one that they thought it was at the end when she saw him on the boat and she saw the name of the boat and she ran away.
Yeah. Billy Blue.
It just went that route and had him be the killer. Like that was like
Yeah. It would have
that
been
was
predictable, but it would have been a more satisfying killer.
right. So you're just like, oh, it's that guy. It's a girl's dad. Okay, like sure. What? Okay, some because he was somebody's what the guy's daughter. The dude that he killed, what broke up with his daughter or something, or killed it.
No, so basically the Egan or the guy that wanted to commit suicide in the beginning
Yeah.
is
Oh
his
yeah, he was drunk
girl.
and got in a car crash.
No. His girl died.
Yeah.
She died somehow, and he felt he was at fault. So he wanted to commit suicide on July 4th because that's the day she died.
Okay.
Um, he was gonna commit suicide. He was drunk as fuck in the cliff. So the girl's father blamed this fool, and all the town blamed this fool. So the father ended up killing the boyfriend, and then he started walking his ass home in the middle of a dark ass road, and then he got hit by a car, and then you know what I mean? And then he survived that hit. This motherfucker said, "Oh shit!" He grabbed the crown, which I could have sworn I saw him pull her hair, but he only came off with the crown, which was bull. And then when he went down in the water, like he looked like I think that was like a little cameo to Jason Voorhees when he was drowning,
Oh yeah.
because that
Okay.
looked exactly like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because
When he
it's
opened his
funny.
eye.
Yeah. The bottom lake, the lake scene, the Camp Crystal Lake scene,
Yeah,
that did kind of look like that. But overall, man, like overall, Scream was a way better film. But let's get to the piece
the
de la
versus part.
resistance. All right, so who do you think would honestly win in a fight between Ghostface and the Fisherman?
The fisherman.
Hey, high key, me too. Because first of all, Ghostface was getting his ass beat by teenage girls.
Yeah,
So
straight up.
the whole movie, you had Drew Barrymore and old girl from the craft.
Great
Like,
cast, by the way. Great
yeah,
fucking.
hey, Scream had a way better cast than I Know What
Yeah.
You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer did have sexy ass Jennifer at fucking Love Hewitt, Ghost Whisperer. That's my girl.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
That's
but
my,
that's my girl. But
but Drew Barrymore, you had what's that fool? The guy from the
Amy
Malibu
Kennedy.
Most Wanted. Yeah, you had fucking what's that? The guy that's played Scooby Doo.
Oh, the dude that plays Shaggy, you mean?
Oh yeah, he's plays. Yeah, he doesn't play a dog, but he plays.
I was like, what?
you know, you know what I mean? But yeah, you have that fool. Who else? Who else was in it? I don't know the main killer. I don't know who.
What's her name
You
was
had,
in? What's her name was in a craft? The main lady, the girl that plays Sydney. Isn't
yeah,
she in a?
she's good looking too.
Yeah, she's in a craft. But
And then you
yeah.
had Courtney Cox, but
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
they could have done better with like Jennifer Aniston.
And then the dude that plays Officer Dewey, or
Oh
yeah,
yeah. David Arquette.
David Arquette.
Yeah, he's dope as fuck. Loki,
Yeah,
let's talk about David Arquette real quick, cause Dewey, bro, that fool was like that. First, he doesn't get action, so he let that news anchor chick kind of like,
finessing.
dude, like he was supposed to watch him at the party, and like 20 people died just because he was trying to get it.
Exactly right. That
Like
fool,
I'm like,
he forgot his job.
like he was
That
like,
girl
it's all
finessed
right.
him. She
Yes,
finessed him. But yeah, but
fucking
his
dude.
character was something else, dude. Like his character was like, I don't know, man. I know he gets they spoof him in a scary movie, like they make him seem like
Scary
you're
movies.
retarded. Yeah,
Yeah,
his name was
yeah,
Officer
yes,
Doofy. Yeah,
yeah, straight up.
but yeah, to me, Ghostface loses because he gets his ass. Look for sense purposes, we're gonna make it like this: the fisherman versus what's Sydney's boyfriend's name?
I don't know.
Well, not Stu, but the boyfriend. I'm gonna give it the boyfriend because he's less goofy and he seems like he's more of a killer. So if he fought
Yeah, I
the
think
fisherman,
his name was last name was Morris, I think, or Maurice. I don't remember. But the
I
guy that
don't.
climbed through the window, right?
Yeah. Her
Yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah,
So her boyfriend as Ghostface versus the fisherman. So we're gonna do it 1-on-1. We're not gonna have two Ghostface or five Ghostface or whatever the case. Because every Scream movie has a different Ghostface.
yeah.
So we got, let's narrow it down. We're gonna go with Sydney's boyfriend versus the fisherman. And the fisherman's been he's been the same guy in every movie. So we don't need to worry about like, oh, he was somebody different in part two. He's been the same dude. So this fool, first of all, this fool's durable as hell because he got his hand cut off, thrown in the ocean, and he still came back for a sequel.
Yeah.
So that fool's durable. Second of
Well,
all,
let's backtrack a little bit. He got hit by a car. He
you're
got
like,
dumped in the lake and still survived, bro.
you're like, bro, you don't even got to go to the sequel to show that he's durable. This man
Yeah,
got
straight up.
hit by
Yeah,
a
straight
high
up.
speed muscle car
Bro, he got fucking
coming down.
he got clipped by the hook chain on the boat in the face, knocked out for a second and came back like nothing, bro.
That fool's the Undertaker, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
straight up.
It
So
was set
like
up.
durability, he got it.
Yeah, exactly right. And then he's not. The whole movie wasn't like he didn't get beat up by teenagers in the movie. Like it seemed like he always took advantage of the person, and he know like, all right, I'm gonna put this person down. He didn't seem like he had trouble with any of them. Ghostface seemed like he had trouble with every single person he tried to kill, every one of them. And on top of that, he a grown ass man. So you got a grown ass man fighting against a high schooler. So it kind of, to me, I feel like he has an edge in that fight. Even though he has the worst movie, to me, he's honestly going to win this battle.
Dude, straight up on a one-on-one fight, like face to face, for sure the fisherman's gonna win. First, like you said, he's stronger. He might not be faster, but I mean, one good slash and that kid's gone. They got stabbed once and they were fucking bleeding out.
Exactly.
This one got his hand chopped off. I think I'm dying, dude. You know what I mean? It's like,
exactly right.
Like we mentioned, it's Ghostface in part one was multiple people. They needed multiple people just to get those kills.
Exactly.
Like, and most of those were surprise attack. Granted, the fisherman did a lot of like fucking surprise shit, but towards the end, he was just fucking
straight up stalking him.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, the boyfriend. Well, when he was chasing him with the car or whatever, like, like he did. He had some sneak attacks too. This is the funny thing. The one thing that makes these two characters unique is that they're both sneaky as hell. Like they both can be sneaky if they want to, right? So but like that doesn't even play a factor in this. Like the Ghostface gets too cocky and he doesn't finish a job quick enough. I feel like the fisherman always finishes the job. Like Ghostface, remember when he was in the room with the girl from Jawbreaker and he cuts her arm, like to let her know, like, oh, this is real. Why did you do that? You should have just stabbed her. Now you got like 15 coronas to the testicles, like,
Yeah,
it's stupid. Like,
I mean, it kind of makes sense because they're psychotic teens, so they want to play with their prey because it makes them more excited.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, let me fuck with this because this is what's getting me aroused real quick. This is what's getting my blood up. So let me do this real quick, then kill her because I'm gonna kill her anyway. For sure, I'm gonna kill her. She saw me in the ghost, in this costume. I got to kill her. As opposed to the fisherman's more like, all right, I went outside with this hook. I'm gonna stab somebody real quick.
I mean, he did mess with him though when he was sending them the letters and everything. Like, I know what you're doing last summer. Like, oh, soon, and he cut off old girl's hair in her sleep. Yeah. So like he messed with people. But the thing about him is when he said, I'm about to kill this person, it was, I'm going to kill this person. Like, he didn't make no excuses. He didn't think about it. Like, the first person he kills, the guy turns around, he just hooks him in the jaw with the hook. Like, boom, done. Like, everybody
and that guy wasn't even involved.
Exactly. That was the cool part. That guy just drove by. He was like, oh, this is for not checking on me. That's another stupid thing in the story. Why did you kill him? It had literally no purpose. There was no purpose of killing him.
And they were suspecting him. He would have been a great alibi.
Exactly right. Like you could have built it up, and then now you have to like draw fake dots to like make him think that it's that boyfriend.
Yeah, straight up.
when you really start talking about this movie out loud, you see how much of they tried to rip off of I Know What You Did, how much they tried to rip off from Scream. Like, oh, you tried to do the little, oh, it's the boyfriend, but then it's not really the boyfriend. Like, it was weird. Like, they went that route.
Dude, and it was so lame too because their version of that was, well, let's just take the boyfriend out the picture so they could say, where the fuck's the boyfriend? That was
Right?
it. It wasn't like some like, oh, they're right there, but you think something else. It was more like the boyfriend's not in the scene, so it has to be him.
Exactly, right? And then all of a sudden you bring in a character that we didn't even know existed and be like, he was the killer all
Yeah,
along. You're
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well, all
You
right.
know,
So
a better killer would have been the sister. That chick
that would
was
have been
creepy as
dope.
hell.
That would have been dope because she reminded me of that bald headed chick from High Tension.
Dude, and she lived in a house like fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly. Hey, low key, when I was thinking about that, I was just waiting for the guy, one of them hillbilly brothers, to walk out. What are you doing in these
Yeah,
parts? You
yeah.
know, like somebody just walk out.
And
What are
then
you doing, sister
let's talk
wife?
about how he cleaned the back of the trunk, bro. Bro, like
Ah,
it was like she was probably gone like 3 minutes, and this fool fucking took the fish smell. Like I couldn't even smell the fish through the TV anymore, bro. Like it was like perfect,
I
dude.
took all of it, and then I was like, "Man, what did you do?" Like this fool just pulled up. As soon as she walked off, this fool pulled up in a pickup truck, loaded everything in a bag,
Yeah,
and then
fucking
pulled off
vacuumed
real
the
quick.
back of the truck. Like,
Right, there was
dude,
like no blood residue, no smell, no nothing.
yeah,
Like, man,
dude.
I'm starting to think it's the dude at the car wash. Like, it
Yeah, straight up, straight up.
has to be the guy
I
at the
was
car
like, what
wash.
the fuck? That was one of those that was just like the hell. Also, another dumb thing is when homegirl Buffy the Vampire Slayer chick
Yeah,
when she was in the when she was in the store and she kept running like into little corners, but then he'll just turn around and he was already up there. Like he'll climb
oh, he was
one
in
step.
You talking about
Like,
the little mannequin scene or whatever?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm telling you, like this movie. I don't know why it was that scene where that girl when she was screaming and she was like, "Somebody's getting killed up there." Remember when they were like, "Oh man, she's doing an amazing job
Oh yeah.
acting." That scene was so funny to me because I remember when I saw it the first time, I thought everybody believed that she was just acting and they kept applauding and she's like, "No, there's really a killer up there." Like, yeah, but and when I rewatched it, everybody believed her. I don't know why when I felt like when I watched it the first time, I felt like everybody thought she was acting. Unless I'm remembering Scary Movie and not I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, probably.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, I think you're tripping. Cause when I rewatched it, fucking me and my girl were like, wait, why aren't they listening to her? Or why is not one person looking up there where she's pointing at and they're all holding her back? Like
Exactly. And it
I
was
was
like
like,
all the
what the
people on the stage had a clear view of what was going on,
hell?
but
Yeah.
yet nobody looked that way.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but if somebody was like, "Hey man, there's a man with a gun on the roof,"
Yeah, I'm it's either I'm looking up or I'm ducking down. Like
right? I'm gonna look, verify it, and book it. Like,
yeah, straight up.
there really is somebody up there. But like, man, it's sad. Honestly, that I Know What You Did Summer had a lot of potential. It could have really been good. Too bad they just tried. I feel like they went the lazy route, and it's funny because the only notable film that director has, I think, is that franchise. I don't think he did anything else that's notable.
I don't even know who the director is, fool.
I don't know, like I don't know him off top, but I looked at his filmography, and I could guarantee you, bro, like he's done almost nothing. He's done almost nothing since, and then you're comparing him to freaking Wes Craven, who's the
Yeah.
fucking creator of Elm Street, you know. So you can't really compare the two. Now,
Yeah.
I have before we get out of here, I have a proposition for the next film. I mean, the next Versus series. Have you seen Terrifier?
I've seen Terrifier 1. There's two
The
parts, right?
Yeah, there's All Hallows Eve, which is the first one. It's like an anthology film, and it has Art the Clown in it. And then there's Terrifier, the first one, which is the one where it's just a clown.
Yeah,
You seen
I've seen the first one where
where he
where I
takes a
think
selfie with that girl?
yeah, he puts him like in a chair or something and one's in the bathroom or I don't remember. Like there
Okay,
was
in the movie, does this girl sit on his lap and then take a selfie with him?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's Terrifier. All right, cool. So Art the Clown, I want him to either go against Pennywise or I want him to go against. Have you seen the movie Clown? That one stupid movie where the guy puts
hold
on.
I have not seen the movie Clown. However, I can tell you right now, Pennywise is a celestial being, my brother.
You know, I already know. So, hey, but then it's weird because it's kind of hard to do some of these versus battles because some of these people are like immortal. Because the way that they go about it is that Art the Clown becomes like at the end of the movie they hand like he becomes like beyond human. Like he kind of becomes like this.
All right, so let's do this then. Let me rewatch it because I don't remember most of it. I forget stuff easily, and then figure out who you want to see him fight against, and then I'll rewatch that just to update my knowledge. And
Because it's either gonna be bad or it's gonna be freaking that movie Clown with that dude that puts on that freaking. This dude puts on a wig, right? A clown wig that he finds in the basement. And then the freaking clown wig becomes like I guess it's like this ancient.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. He works like at a restaurant.
I don't know, something like that. And then he can't take the wig off, and then the nose off, and he starts becoming this clown because apparently he's possessed by like some demonic spirit called clownness or something. I don't remember. like. It's either gonna be that fool versus Art the Clown, or it's gonna be Pennywise. But I think I want to do Pennywise because more people know who the hell Pennywise is. Yeah, but I mean, well, it's cool. The good thing about it is we break down the films and then we break down the fight, so that's pretty cool. So,
all right, for sure. Well, let me know which ones you actually want me to watch. I'll try to refresh myself, and then
either that or we'll just spitball some ideas with each other after this, and then we could possibly figure out maybe link up another versus battle.
I want to talk about Leprechaun, bro. Like,
hey, bro, if we do Leprechaun, he got to fight Chucky. I'm sorry.
Chucky will lose, bro.
Hey, we got to do it though. I'm sorry.
Leprechaun's my boy, dog.
Leprechaun is hilarious, bro. But if he's gonna fight somebody, it gotta be a pint-sized midget like him, bro. So it's gonna have to be Chucky, bro. It has to be.
Dude,
gotta give the people what they want.
Leprechaun's the only motherfucker I know that killed somebody with a pogo stick.
I was just about to say that. You about to say pogo stick, huh? Yeah, and he went to space. And he went to space.
And then he turned to a gangster, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He went to the hood twice. Like, we got a hood
2 times. That was I don't give a fuck.
But we're gonna talk about that after this. So, all right. So, everybody, this was a versus battle with Ghostface and the Fisherman. You are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Adios. This is the homie Mikey. Say bye to the people, Mikey. All right, and we will see you guys next time. Adios.